and warm greetings. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. To bless our gathering today, let us take a moment for a prayer.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Blessed ladies and gentlemen, allow me to pray in Islamic manner. For other religion, please adjust according to your own belief. Let's pray solemnly and sincerely, hoping that our prayers will be answered by Allah, the God Almighty. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين حمدا طيبا مباركا فيه كما ينبغي لجلال وجهه وعظيم سلطانك اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. We thank you for gathering us today in this noble academic collaboration between Universitas Tanjungpura, Beijing Forestry University, and Universitas Nahdlatul Ulama Kalimantan Barat. We acknowledge that every blessing of knowledge, every opportunity to learn, and every change to cooperate comes only from your mercy. Bless this collaboration, our discussion, and our future program. Make this partnership a source of beneficial knowledge, innovation, and solution, especially for sustainable forestry, peatland and mangrove management, and the protection of the nature of this earth. Ya Allah, Tuhan yang Maha mengabulkan doa, anugerahkanlah kebijaksanaan dan integritas kepada para pemimpin kami, kepada para rektor, dekan, dan pengambil kebijakan. Berkahilah para dosen dan mahasiswa yang terlibat dalam kerjasama penerimaan beasiswa ini. Jagalah mereka dengan kesehatan yang baik, kejernihan pikiran, dan keteguhan hati dalam melakukan kebaikan. Limpahkanlah keselamatan, kesehatan, dan keberkahan kepada seluruh pihak yang terlibat dalam acara ini. Allahumma barik lana fi hadal mu'tamar wa ajirna min al-sari wal fasad waj'al khaira wal barakah fi kulli amrin. Ya Allah, strengthen the bond of friendship between your universities, our nation, and our communities. Fill our hearts with sincerity, mutual respect, and humility, so that this collaboration is not only successful academically, but also becomes a bridge of peace, justice, and compassion for all mankind. Jadikanlah sebagai amal jariah yang terus mengalir pahalanya, membawa manfaat bagi umat manusia, lingkungan hidup, dan generasi penerus kami. Allahumma yassir wa la tu'asir wa tamim bil khair. Allahumma wafiqna li fahmi asrari khalqik waj'al ilmana 'amalan nafi'an fi himayatis sawahili wal bihar wa li naf'il ibadi wal bilad. Ya Allah, Tuhan yang Maha mengetahui dan Maha pengampun, kami mohon ampunan-Mu atas segala kelalaian kami sebagai khalifah fil ard dalam menjaga amanah di bumi. Ampunilah dosa kami atas kerusakan yang terjadi pada ciptaan-Mu ini. Berikanlah kami hidayah dan kekuatan untuk mengaplikasikan segala ilmu yang kami pelajari dan berkontribusi nyata dalam mitigasi perubahan iklim. Rabbana zalamna anfusana wa illam taghfir lana wa tarhamna lanakunanna minal khasirin. Rabbana taqabbal minna innaka antas samiul alim wa tub alaina innaka antat tawwabur rahim. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina adzabannar. Allahumma shalli wa sallim ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Next, we would like to invite Professor Dr. Zhao Jin, representative of Rector Beijing Forestry University, to deliver his welcome remarks. The floor is yours.
Dear professors, colleagues, and students, good morning. On behalf of Beijing Forestry University, I would like to extend our warmest greetings and sincere gratitude to the University of Gajah Mada and University of Tanjungpura. I'm sorry, I don't know my pronunciation is correct or not. Of your gracious hospitality and thoughtful arrangement. It is a great honor for our delegation to visit your beautiful campus. Please allow me to introduce our delegation again. My name is Zhao Jing, and I'm the Vice Dean of School of Landscape Architecture at BFU. Join me Professor Yu Weijia from the School of Economics and Management, and Professor Wang Jianxi from the College of Forestry. We also have Mr. Zhang Du, Program Manager at the International Relations Office, and Ms. Wang Xue, Admissions Officer for the International College. I would like to briefly introduce our university. Beijing Forestry University is a top-tier university located in Beijing, the capital of China. We are the leading institution in the field of ecological and environmental studies. Specifically, our forestry and landscape architecture programs are ranked #1 in China. We are dedicated to understanding nature and designing beautiful living spaces. BFU offers many degree programs taught in English for international students. At the master's degree and doctoral level, we have programs in forestry, landscape architecture, soil and water source conservation, and other related fields. These programs welcome students with passion for nature, sustainable development, and cultural exchange. Finally, I would like to extend our special thanks to Ren Tu from Yale University, who just finished his PhD in our university. He is an excellent example of the friendship and academic cooperation between our universities. Thank you once again for your warm welcome, and we look forward to beautiful and inspiring visit. Thank you.
Next, we would like to invite the Rector of Nahdlatul Ulama University, Kalimantan Barat, Professor Dr. Sukino MAG, to deliver his welcome remarks. The floor is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'du. Good morning everybody.
Morning.
Allow me to give you a poem. Dari Beijing terbang ke udara, membawa ilmu pengetahuan tentang pohon hutan. Selamat datang di kota Khatulistiwa. Mari bersama jalin persahabatan. Honorable Rector of Beijing Forestry University, Professor Li Zhaohu, respected and proud Rector of Tanjungpura University, Professor Dr. Nahdlatul, MSc, and all students invited. First of, we would like to express gratitude to the Rector of Tanjungpura University, Professor Dr. Nahdlatul, MSc, and Dean of the Forestry Faculty, who have graciously provided the extraordinary facility enabling the historic event to be held with success. Today is historical moment for University of Nahdlatul Ulama Kalimantan Barat. We celebrate this golden opportunity this year, making the official launch of the collaboration with Beijing Forestry University and Tanjungpura University. Our goal today is clear. We aim to build a synergetic project that will combine BFU global expertise in modern forestry and other sciences by integrating the valuable local wisdom of Kalimantan. We are grateful for this trust and view the partnership and critical and crucial step in collaboratively addressing global environmental challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, this collaboration will be realized through three main pillars designed to deliver real impact: education, research, and community service. In research, our primary focus in deep collaboration on tropical forest conservation, sustainable peatland management, and climate change mitigation issues that are vital to both countries. Meanwhile, in education, this will be implemented through lecture and student exchange, so that graduates not only master theory but also gain hands-on field experience. Essentially, this partnership aims to produce competent and responsible human resources. We certainly hope that today signing of the agreement marks the beginning of a long-term partnership for the advancement of education in various scientific fields in Indonesia. To the leadership of Beijing Forestry University, thank you for your support and commitment. Let us ensure that this collaboration is not just a document on the table, but a right in action, positive contribution to environment, sustainability, and education affects throughout Asia. Once again, we extend our gratitude and remind all university leadership vision today. Be blessed with good health and prosperity. Thanks.
Next, we would like to invite the Rector of Tanjungpura University, represented by Professor Dr. Herat Insinyur RM Rustamaji, MT IPU, to deliver his welcome remarks. The floor is yours.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi. A very good morning, everybody. Jauh sangkau, hati hal. Oke, izinkan saya mewakili Bapak Rektor yang pada hari ini masih berada di Jakarta. Allow me to act as a rector because our rector is assigned for the ministerial meeting in Barat. The Honorable Professor
First of all, let us express our deep gratitude to the Lord Almighty, for by His grace and blessing we are able to attend this very important event in the term of the signing of the academic collaboration in between Universitas Tanjungpura, Beijing Forestry University, as well as Universitas Nahdlatul Ulama. This is a valuable opportunity that strengthens the commitment of three institutions and in the higher education institution to developing education, research, as well as community services in the forestry sector. Universitas Tanjungpura excelled in tropical forest research and management, particularly in the biodiversity-rich Kalimantan region, which served as one of the world land. Meanwhile, Beijing Forestry University is a leading university in the development of forestry science, environmental conservation, and technological innovation for natural resources management. By means of this collaboration, we have tremendous opportunity for, among other things, student and lecturer exchange, so that both institutions can learn from each other different perspectives and experiences. The second one, international research collaboration, particularly related to biodiversity, forest rehabilitation, biomass energy. Of course, the famous issue currently is the climate change, global climate change, peat management, and sustainable forest management. The third one, joint seminar, symposia, and workshop, which can enhance the academic capacity and scientific networks of the universities. The fourth, the strengthening joint scientific participation to increase the contribution of Asian research to the global forestry sector. The fifth, developing technology and innovation, including the use of remote sensing, artificial intelligence, and geospatial information system in forest management. I think, as I thought before, it is an important meeting today, not only about the signing of memorandum, but also I hope that there is opportunity, good opportunity to long-term collaboration in between Beijing Forestry University, Tanjungpura, as well as a glimpse about our city. This city is very attractive because comprehensively across by the equator. Therefore, we get signing along here from January to December, from 6:30 p.m. to the 6:30 p.m. It's become our city is warm, but for the summer season it feels more warm because humidity is almost 100%. Yeah, when you come here at the summer season, you can feel like a sun. Besides that, our university is crossed by the longest river in Indonesia, namely Kapuas River. The length of Kapuas River is about 1,140 kilometers, stretching from the upstream to the downstream. Therefore, we have also the significant catchment area here because the long of the river. This I think attractive and very significant to research in terms of biodiversity and so on. Finally, on behalf of our rector and our university, once again I would like to express our gratitude for your willingness to join in collaboration between our university and of course with the Rector from the Universitas Nahdlatul Ulama. Before I close my delivery of speech, let me to introduce my colleague here. On my right hand is Associate Professor Sarif Hashim Zurrahman Mahadli. He assigned as the Vice Rector for Academic Affairs. And the right one is the Associate Professor Ahmadi. He assigned as the Vice Rector for the student alumni. And yeah, you will now Dean of the Faculty of Forestry, Associate Professor Aladiva. Present here and attend here, Dean of the Faculty of Engineering, Universitas Tanjungpura, Associate Professor Nahdlatul. And yeah, I look as well the Director of the Postgraduate Study, Associate Professor Nurmaina. Yeah, Nurmaina. And then as well the Dean of Faculty of Mathematical and Natural Sciences, Professor Sergal. Yeah, that's all. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yes, yeah. And wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now move to the Memorandum of Understanding signing. We respectfully invite the representative from Tanjungpura University and Beijing Forestry University to come forward. We kindly request the distinguished guests seated in the front row to also come forward. We now continue with the Memorandum of Understanding signing between Nahdlatul Ulama University Kalimantan Barat and Beijing Forestry University. Next, we present the profile video of the Tanjungpura University. Please direct your attention to the screen.
Ada Megatron.
On the island of Borneo, along the border that connects two nations, stands Universitas Tanjungpura, a distinguished center of knowledge and innovation, nurtured by the fragrant spirit of the border and the abundant natural wealth of West Kalimantan. From Pontianak to Jaboy Babang and Aruk, Untan takes an active role in advancing education, safeguarding the environment, and promoting sustainability in one of Indonesia's most strategic regions. This is the story of a university deeply rooted in Borneo, growing with the nation and reaching out to the world. Since its founding in 1959, Universitas Tanjungpura has grown from the spirit of the border communities, carrying a strong duty to maintain the peace of environment in West Kalimantan. From the banks of the Kapos River to the peatlands of Rasa Ujaya, Untan has emerged as a center of education and research dedicated to advancing sustainability. Our main research efforts prioritize the conservation and sustainable management of peatlands, an important ecosystem that affects the character of this region. Here, knowledge grows in harmony with the land, growing together with communities united in spirit.
As a leading and inclusive university, we are committed to becoming a center of learning that fosters integrity, adaptability, and global competitiveness, guided by our vision to serve as a hub for preservation and scientific information in West Kalimantan. Universitas Tanjungpura continues to move forward as a globally recognized institution firmly rooted in Indonesian values and the spirit of togetherness.
At Universitas Tanjungpura, Learning is designed to achieve measurable outcomes through the outcome-based education approach and a fully integrated digital academic system. The teaching process embodies the values of integrity, professionalism, and the spirit of Pancasila, preparing students to excel in a dynamic and globalized world. All study programs at Universitas Tanjungpura have implemented the outcome-based education framework, ensuring that every student attains well-defined learning outcomes. To complement academic learning, the university also provides real-world experiences through industrial internships, community engagement projects, and collaborative research initiatives, shaping graduates who are both competent and socially responsible. Human resources in infrastructure form the foundation of our continuous progress. Universitas Tanjungpura is committed to enhancing staff quality through professional training, certification, and advanced studies while transforming the campus into an inclusive, green, and smart learning environment. The university employs more than 1,000 lecturers, including 63 professors and 471 administrative staff who serve as the backbone of its academic ecosystem. Across 9 faculties, accessible and sustainable facilities have been developed, reflecting Universitas Tanjungpura's unwavering commitment to inclusivity, environmental responsibility, and academic excellence. Students are the heartbeat of Universitas Tanjungpura. We nurture their potential through academic excellence, creativity, leadership, and community engagement, shaping resilient, character-driven leaders for the future. Their achievements, both nationally and internationally, reflect our enduring commitment to empowering the next generation. More than 4,000 students at Universitas Tanjungpura have received scholarship from various institutions, including KIPKA, LPDP, and Bank Indonesia. In 2025, our students proudly achieved 23 international awards, 115 national recognitions, and over 100 regional accomplishments, reaffirming the spirit of excellence that defines Universitas Tanjungpura community. Universitas Tanjungpura actively forges strategic partnership across nations to strengthen research, innovation, and global engagement. Through these international collaborations, the university creates opportunities for knowledge exchange and contributes to sustainable development. As of 2025, Universitas Tanjungpura maintained more than 2,000 active collaborations with national and international partners in key areas such as energy, environment, and the digital economy. Through the Untan Global Mobility Program, students have participated in overseas study and exchange programs, broadening their perspective and preparing them to become globally-minded professionals. Every student deserves equal opportunities to learn and grow without exception. Universitas Tanjungpura is in its commitment to fostering an inclusive and welcoming educational environment for all. Accessible facilities, safe evacuation routes, and universal design across every building ensure that every step on campus is easier and more comfortable. Every element is thoughtfully designed to support the comfort and independence of the entire academic community, from classrooms to shared spaces. For Untan, education is more than a pursuit of knowledge. It is about honoring diversity and providing space for everyone to thrive. Universitas Tanjungpura, open to all, without boundaries and without limitations. Each member of the academic community works hard and serves as the driving force behind every achievement. From championship podiums to research laboratories and artistic stages, Untan students continue to demonstrate their excellence at both national and international arenas. We are proud of our innovation, passion, and character. From the border to the heart of knowledge, from the peatlands to the halls of research, Universitas Tanjungpura step forward with the world, deeply rooted in Borneo, reaching for a sustainable future.
Next, we present the profile video of the Bachelor of the Faculty of Forestry, Tanjungpura University.
Rising population growth and resource misuse make addressing these challenges essential and drive innovation based on research, technology, and a commitment to environmental stewardship. Universitas Tanjungpura, through the Faculty of Forestry, is committed to addressing the challenges of sustainable forest resource management by offering the Bachelor of Forestry Study program.
Welcome to the Bachelor of Forestry Study program at Universitas Tanjungpura. Established in 2008, our program aims to produce graduates who are expert in forestry, conservation, and natural resource management. Our strategies include a curriculum based on the Indonesian National Education Qualification Framework Level C, outcome-based education, and continuous monitoring of scientific advancement and stakeholder needs. We are also excited about expanding our national and international partnership through new collaboration in both academic and non-academic fields.
The Bachelor of Forestry Study program, Faculty of Forestry at Universitas Tanjungpura, has been accredited with excellent or baik sekali at the national level by the National Accreditation Board for Higher Education. This study program focuses on the management of tropical wetland and peatland forest ecosystems, aiming to produce professional foresters, develop relevant research, and contribute to the community through service and sustainable partnerships. The bachelor's program in forestry is divided into four main areas of study, namely forest management, forest cultivation, forest products technology, and forest resource conservation and ecotourism. In order to provide support for the learning activities in these four areas of interest, several buildings in the Faculty of Forestry have been equipped with facilities used for lectures, laboratories, and administrative activities. The provision of an optimal learning environment for undergraduate forestry students is facilitated by the availability of laboratory facilities, which include the Biomaterials Laboratory is a research facility that specializes in the development of wood-based and non-wood-based materials. These materials include natural fibers, bamboo, and biocomposites. The laboratory's primary focus is on the research and development of environmentally friendly industrial innovations. Silviculture and Forest Product Biotechnology Laboratory specializes in the following areas: forest cultivation techniques, plant regeneration, tissue culture, and tree breeding. The laboratory's primary objective is to enhance forest productivity in a sustainable manner. Forest Products Chemistry Laboratory specializes in the analysis of the chemical composition of wood and non-wood forest products, including essential oils, resins, and tannins. The laboratory also focuses on the development of products derived from natural compounds. The Forestry Planning and Information Systems Laboratory focuses on applying GIS technology and remote sensing methodologies for forest mapping, spatial planning analysis, and data-driven forestry planning. The Forest and Watershed Hydrology Laboratory is dedicated to the study of forestry's role in the hydrological cycle, soil and water conservation, and the mitigation of hydrometeorological disasters. The Wood Workshop and Forest Products Craft Laboratory focuses on two key areas: wood processing techniques and the utilization of non-timber forest products. In addition, we specialize in the design and production of crafts based on forest resources for various creative industries. In addition to the Natural Laboratory, which includes the Arboretum Silva Universitas Tanjungpura, covering 2.7 hectares, and a forest area with special purposes, covering 19,662 hectares. This area is used for field practice, research, and the preservation of genetic resources of important forestry species for ex situ conservation. To support the teaching and learning process for both students and lecturers, the bachelor's program in forestry offers a variety of facilities, both academic and non-academic, for their use, including there are 24 classrooms, each equipped with a projector, whiteboard, air conditioning, and internet connection to provide comfort in the teaching and learning process. The administration office then provides academic services for students. Working collaboratively across all functional units, the staff manages every operational aspect, ensuring comprehensive service and a highly supportive learning environment. The library facility provides students and lecturers with a wide range of resources to support research, learning, and academic development. Reading space that can be used by students for studying or group meetings. The Silva Tricona Farm is a specialist facility focused on the sustainable cultivation of stingless bees, or Tricona SPP, for the production of honey products and the education of students in the utilization of sustainable resources. The Silva Media Center is equipped with a media room, photo studio, and the Silva Podcast Studio, offering students the opportunity to enhance both their soft and hard skills in the media field. In addition, the premises are equipped with facilities that are accessible for individuals with disabilities. In order to ensure the safety of students, the following measures are in place: fire extinguishers, evacuation routes and assembly points, and other supporting facilities. Consists of many outstanding educators or lecturers with extensive research expertise in the fields of forestry and the environment.
We now continue with the presentation of the program of Nahdlatul Ulama University, Kalimantan Barat.
Burung merpati terbang ke sawah, buah lakung di atas batu. Kami buka dengan bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much for the opportunity that has been given for us. Good morning, business leaders, professors, and colleges from Beijing Forestry University, Tanjungpura University, and Nahdlatul Ulama Kalimantan University. I am Jamal. Thank you very much for the opportunity. It is such like an honor for us to stand here
representing our campus, UNU University, and as a growing university committed to excellence in education, research, and community development, engagement, and we believe today's meeting mark meaningful step forward to build strong academic partnership and exchange scientific knowledge and contribute together to sustainable development goals. Which continue. Okay, this is the history of our campus, UNU campus. We are officially established on January 31st, 2015, and at the moment integrated by our Vice President, Bapak Yusuf Kala, and this is our vision and missions. Because we are just 10 years, we are still growing campus, and we have 10 accredited undergraduate study programs. There are 4 faculty as well. Faculty of Teacher Training and Education, Elementary School Teacher Education, English Language Education, and Mathematics Education. And also we have an Economic Faculty, we have Management Study Program, and we have Faculty of Engineering, Environmental Engineering, and Information Systems. And last but not least, we have a Faculty of Agriculture. We have 4 study programs: Agrotechnology, Agribusinesses, Aquatic Resources Management, and Fisheries Product Technology. We have around 2,500 students and 70 lecturers and 10 study programs. And that's the feature, maybe represents our students, and it's beautiful, yes, and some of them are handsome as well. And we also have a group class in 6 places, and also we have our accommodations, modern student dormitory. It's really close to our campus. It's around 200 meters, and the dorm, comfortable accommodations with a capacity around 200 students. And we are also proud to have Dr. Rinto Winata. We can give applause to him. Please stand up, where is Mr. Rinto? Where is, oh yeah. Mr. Rinto is our distinguished faculty. He earned his doctoral degree in Beijing Forestry University, and his major is forest management in School of Forest Faculty. And even though we have no forest faculty, but our researchers and our lecturers also have some research about forest management, and also we have some activity of our students who have to improve the people or community that live in and around the forest itself. And we have some our achievement students that get grant from our countries, and also we also have a teachers community development for some places, just like in Batuangpa, that they have a lot of mangrove, and also in Turaya, specifically in Untan, they have a lot of peatlands area over there. And I think that's all our profile. Our campus is located near to the airport. It is in Jalan Kalimantan, and for more information, you can have a look and have a check in our website.
students would like to join some CIS competitions. Like this year, Youth Action in the Forest House, we got the first prize. Also, here are some good examples. One of our students from the School of Nature Conservation have built a beaver canteen. Beaver is a very cute creature, and to helping this beaver to get feed, getting health care. So because of that, he was reported in many medias in China, and also get the chance to attend the opening ceremony of the COP 15 and gave a speech. Also, all students out of class, they have many chances to do the practical learning, such as field work or giving volunteer for scientific popularization. So, about research, here are two examples of our top journals. And during the past 5 years, we have published about 2,500 SCN and ER articles. Also, some of our professors are having some important positions in some renowned journal, like Professor Lin. He is the new editor-in-chief of the Plant Cells and Environment. Also, recently, as we have published some papers in Cell, Nature, Science, mostly related to grassland and forests. And some more examples, like if you do some good research, the best way to put on ground is to do some good articles, such as after mining, the landscape was destroyed, and our professors are using their ideas to restore the landscapes. The second one is the comprehensive control technology system of sand and dust in our area. And third one is, in Beijing, some of the poplar having too much floats. So our professor have made a new tripod variety of poplar hybrid. These advantages of fast growth and no float. It helped the government to solve a very big problem. And also we got integrated forest pest monitoring and the forecasting technology system. So here are some examples. And a few years before, we have launched our BFU's ecological civilization and that's ecosystem monitoring satellite. It's also a very good, let's say, milestone. And about international cooperation, we have over 190 partner universities and institutions from about 40 countries and regions. As you can see, this is not the newly one, because today we got 2 new agreements here. We'll put Indonesia highlight after this. Also, a lot of people know that in the worldwide there are 9 bird flyway, which birds, when the temperature is getting cold, they go to warmer places. Among the 9 of them, the biggest one, we call it East Asian Australasian flyway. So China also on this flyway, also Indonesia also in this flyway. So last year we have announced the official establishment of the Flyway University Alliance. So over 13 countries, 21 institutions have joined this Flyway University Alliance FUA. So this year, this FUA have started a first international summer school of FUA and 3-minute speech competition. So in the future, if our students, professors are interested with this alliance, we are really welcoming to join us and having more events and activities together to gain our efforts in the flyway. Also, we got some joint education programs and some laboratories were built in recent years. And so let's welcome Ms. Gabby to giving some introduction of the international students' application. Thank you.
I'm going to talk about our programs we offer, English Talk programs and scholarship opportunities available at Beijing Forestry University. And at BFU, we offer a comprehensive range of academic programs catered to global needs. For international students, we deliver 9 English Talk master's programs and 9 English Talk doctoral programs, covering high demand fields such as forestry, landscape architecture, soil and water conservation, grassland science, ecological environment engineering. That aligns perfectly with the agricultural and ecological priorities of COMIAC. And we believe every students, talented students, deserve the chance to pursue their dreams, so which is why we offer generous scholarships to international students. So we are having a Chinese scholarship, which covers students' tuition, accommodation, and monthly stipend, and insurance fee. So the monthly stipend given to master students and PhD students is about $500 per month for their master and PhD study. It is a very good opportunities for students to apply now, and the application now is open and will end in March. So applying to BFU actually is pretty straightforward. Besides meeting our language requirement, so for English Talk programs, we require students to reach about TOEFL 80 or L6 about 6, or you can submit a certificate that proves your previous degrees taught English. Other than that, some required documents include your official degree certificate, a transcript, a detailed study plan, recommendation letters, non-criminal record, and physical examination. So actually it's pretty straightforward. You don't have to put too much effort into that, besides the study plan. And our admission teams will guide you through the process, and we will keep you updated every step of the way. So besides the academic, BFU offers a vibrant campus life. So this is our dormitory for international students. Doctoral students can enjoy a single room, and other level students like master or undergraduate students can enjoy a double room. So this comfortable accommodations will help you integrate it into our community. And we have, in BFU, we have more than 10 canteens, from diverse dining options, from local food, vegetarian, vegan food, so everything you can enjoy. Like it's very delicate, delicious. Also, we are very well equipped with our study places. This is our library, and unlike Indonesia, like we are, Beijing is very season with 4 distinct seasons: winter, spring, autumn, and summer. Like this is when the campus looks like when it snows. This is called our BFU card. And sports field. And you will also have the chance to participate in various cultural activities, such as our New Year's Gala. It is specially designed for international students we are going to celebrate our New Year's together. And International Cultural Festival. So every year we hold this International Students Cultural Festival, and every country has its own stand to present their local culture to Chinese students. And social practices. And also like Chinese forestry or master or doctor programs, you can email me at admission@bgfu.edu.cn or get the latest information from our social media platform or our official website. So I'm really looking forward to see every one of you in BFU, and where we study nature and make a difference together. Thank you. Next is Professor Wang from School of Forestry of BFU.
Good morning, everyone. It is a great honor to meet all of you. And I'm Jiaxi Wang from the School of Forestry, and my major is silviculture. And welcome to the overview of the circular program of the School of Forestry. And this is our roadmap of today. We have 4 parts. First is who we are, and second is what you can study, and third is a brief introduction of the research achievements, and fourth is the international opportunities. Now, first I will introduce our history, and the School of Forestry, or used as the Faculty of Forestry, was established in 1952 as the first and only founding discipline of Beijing Forestry University, and it has since foreseen the development of many other colleges across the university, such as the School of Biological Science. I have seen the introduction of your School of Forestry that has tree breeding. The major of tree breeding now is in the School of Biological Science. And we also built the School of Information Science, and the School of Environmental Science, and the School of Grassland Science, and the School of Ecology and Nature Conservation. And I have also heard that in your faculty, forestry faculty, you have the environment conservation. Now, in our university, the major is in the School of Ecology and Nature Conservation, and it was originated by our school, by the School of Forestry, sorry. And in our school now, we have 102 full-time faculty, and including there are 47 professors and 33 associate professors, and I am an associate professor. And among them, there are 2 academicians of Chinese Academy of Engineering. Academicians means the top honor of Chinese scientists. It means the best scientists in China. And we also have strong national innovation and teaching teams. And in the past 70 years, the discipline of forestry has trained 10 academicians. As I mentioned, the academician is the highest, greatest honor of Chinese scientists. And these 10 academicians accounting for more than 17% of the scholars of the Chinese academicians in forestry. So our students are very, very excellent. And many of our staffs have the international background, such as the University of Melbourne, Minnesota University, or Swedish University of Agricultural Science. And the second is what you can study in the School of Forestry. In our forestry school, we have 5 majors for undergraduate students. They are economic forestry, is similar with your forestry production. And the second is forestry and urban forestry and forestry protection. And all of them belong to the big forestry. And we also offer the geographic information science, GIS, for undergraduate students.
And after the undergraduate study, we offered the graduate and doctoral programs for master and PhD students. And the major we separated into civil culture and forest management, urban forestry, and forest protection. And then we also offer GIS and soil science for master and PhD students. Now let me introduce the majors in detail. First, let me introduce the major of forestry. And in our university is China's #1 in forestry. So we're leading in education, research, and national forest development. And forestry at our university focus on building healthy, productive, and resistant forests for ecology civilization. And students can learn how to grow forests and manage ecosystem and use forest resource wisely in mountains to cities. And this is what you can study in the major of forestry. First, we train the students in science foundations such as botany, plant physiology, soil science, and so on. And then students need to master core forestry skills such as dendrology, silviculture, forest management, and forest protection. And students also need to master smart tools such as GIS, remote sensing, resource monitoring, and they also have many practical trainings and field works from cultivation from seedlings to forest and forest survey. And they also do research training during the study. So the next major is forest protection. And the forest protection in our schools, we focus on keeping forests healthy and protect them from insects, disease, even from forest fires. And students learn how to discover problems early, figure out the causes, and take actions to protect trees and ecosystems. And we combine biology, ecology, and technology to helping the students understand how forests stay safe and how to protect them. And students need to learn the science foundations for forest protection, include entomology, plant pathology, ecology, and microbiology. And for forest health and protection skills, they need to learn diagnose of pests and disease, invasive species control, and ecological damage assessment. And they also need to master the remote sensing, forest health diseases, big data analysis, this kind of smart tools and technologies. And for practice training and field work, they have to do field surveys, pest monitoring, fire prevention practice, and lab experiments. So to solve the real problems in the forest. And we offer geographic information science, GIS. GIS at BFU, we focus, we help us to see and analyze and manage everything that happens in the forest or in the nature. And students will learn mapping, positioning, and spatial data processing, remote sensing, and artificial intelligence for the environment. And it is a key technology for smart forestry. And students learn in this major for the science foundations in geographic science, catalogography, and mathematics, and computer basics. And they also learn smart forestry applications such as forest resource inventory, fire monitoring, and ecological modeling. Of course, they need to master GIS software, data analysis, division mapping, and drone mapping. And they do digital practice such as coding basis, special big data, and AI for forestry, and these kind of things. And we also offer economic forestry in our school. So economic forestry focus on trees and plants that produce useful materials such as nuts, oil, and fruits, and also the medicinal compounds such as tannins, which I have heard in your university. You also focus on tannins, and students will learn how to cultivate, improve, and utilize these valuable plants sustainably. And for economic forestry, this major students need to learn plant physiology and genetics and soil science and biochemistry for the science to build the science foundations. And they also need to cultivate economic trees because our professors are focused on chestnuts, jujube, and blueberry, and wild tea camellia. So students have many chances to practice these species cultivation. And students also need to learn forest production processing, functional compounds extraction and quality evaluation, and gene regulation technology for economic species. And they also do many practical training and field work such as nursery production, orchard management, and innovation practice. And the last major I will introduce today is urban forestry. We offer urban forestry for more than 10 years, and now urban forestry makes our cities, especially our major, do many practice in Beijing, make the cities greener, healthier, and more beautiful. So the students will learn how to design, plant, and care for the trees in the cities. So students learn how to cultivate and care urban trees and how to planting urban forestry, and also master the smart tools such as GIS and remote sensing and data for city trees healthy. Except this, students also need to learn people and well-being for urban ecology and how green spaces improve human lives. So these are the majors our schools offer. And after the study, our graduates go to the environmental government agents and do forest survey and planning and design institutions, and also do something about urban forest and find the work in the research institutions or universities. And many of our undergraduate students also go to the master or PhD study. So our graduates have a high employment, more than 90%, and all the graduates have solid foundations and broad careers. And this is where you will study, practice, and do research. You can see from the map we have 16 national and professional research platforms. Among them, there are 6 school-level research centers and more than 50 field stations and teaching bases across China. So you can study and practice in different climate zones in China. And now we have 14 national level platforms. That means we have strong financial support and top-tier research capabilities. And in the School of Forestry, in the building of the School of Forestry, we offered Forestry Experimental Teaching Center, which the students and teachers can do research and do the teaching there. So we have enough areas and more than 1,400 equipment that worth $3.3 million. So we have enough equipment for you to study and research. And our practical teaching system has been internationally recognized, such as the International Union of Forest Research Organization and Asia Pacific Forest Organization. And next is a brief introduction of the research achievements. And first is we
breakthrough in polyploid breeding of forest trees and new varieties. And these varieties have been planted more than 300 million trees and generating over $700 million in output value because it has very short rotation and high timber yield. So it becomes a key species in North China. And second is in North China, we face the drought stress and self-stress. So we have the breakthroughs in breeding stress-resistant forests to solve these problems. And third is leadership in territory ecosystem science and smart forestry, including smart forest monitoring and national forest inventory, and also forest health and biosecurity, and forest biodiversity and ecosystem restoration. Now our research has been published in high journals such as Nature Communications, Science Advances, and New Phytologist, and so on. And the last part is international cooperation, global engagement. We have cooperate with many universities such as Purdue University, University of British Columbia, or Yale University. And we also collaborate with global organizations such as FAO, UNEP, UNREDD. So we are the top 1% globally in ecology and environmental science now. And we provide students with global learning experience, international teaching resource, and strong pathways for international collaboration, such as global talent training and international education. And also, our students have high achievements and recognition. And we also offer the international learning opportunities for students, such as summer school with the other universities, with UBC, and the International Forestry Field Campus, and the short-term overseas studies and international conferences. So we especially welcome the students from your university and in forestry and ecology and smart forest and digital technologies, and who have innovation and sustainable development, and also have global exchange and cultural learning. And thank you very much for your attention.
Again, I will introduce the School of Landscape Architecture. Okay, it's a brief introduction of our university. As just John has mentioned, that we have 17 schools in our university, and two were first-class academic disciplines. One is landscape architecture, and another one is Forestry. Professor Wang just made the presentation. And both our school, I want to show you, the first one is a timeline, show the important years in the school's history. And I want to highlight two. The first one is 1951, is the year when the first landscape architecture program in China was established here. And the next one is 1992, is the year when the School of Landscape Architecture was founded. After 7 decades, we now have 192 faculty and staff members, and most having PhD degrees. For teaching purpose, the faculty is organized into 6 departments. Currently, our school now have more than 3,200 students. We offer degree programs in 5 disciplines, including landscape architecture and also urban planning, architecture, horticulture, and tourism management. For undergraduate students, we provide a comprehensive ability-oriented curriculum comprising of 7 modules. Undergraduate students can also take international joint courses instructed by scholars from outside China. Our undergraduates went on to study abroad after graduation. A large number of them were accepted into graduate programs worldwide. For master's students, Design Studio is a core and is supported by theory courses, field trips, design competitions, and advisor instruction. We actually pursue joint teaching with 4 universities. For example, in spring 2019, we partnered with UIUC on a joint studio. 27 students from China and the United States cooperate over 12 weeks. And this is a final work of the studio. And we also have an English taught MLE program since 2017, which enrolls around 10 international students each year. And since 2023, we started the English taught landscape architecture PhD program with 4 PhD candidates currently. For international students, all the courses are taught in English and organized into 4 modules. You can see this is works from the international students. Most of them don't have the education background of landscape architecture, but in the other majors, including horticulture or something else. But they studied in our school, and after 1 year, you can see this is a design work from them, from different countries' students. This is what we did in our school. We designed gardens, public space, and design the plants. I use SketchUp or to see Photoshop. And this is a way, a demo from the international students. We also choose the materials designed in the city or the garden. So if you are interested in the majors of this, please welcome to our school pursue study. Okay. And for academic research, we now have 5 areas concentration. The core is ecological environment, system construction for urban and rural human settlement, which is supported both by 4 other areas. The core area focuses on ecological planning countrywide as well as in rural and protected areas. And the second area focuses on landscape architecture history and theory, as well as traditional living environment preservation. And the third area examines green infrastructure and urban renewal, particularly blue and green networks. And the fourth area explores how to digitize the whole process of landscape architecture, design and construction process. And the last area aims at cultivating new varieties of flowers and providing results bank, evaluation platform and technical system accordingly. We also have established some international joint lab in cooperation with foreign universities. For example, established the China and Canton National Parks joint laboratory with University of British Columbia since 2020. Another example is Joint Research Center for Landscape Hydrology with University of Columbia at Berkeley since 2021. And we also developed cooperation with ICRO and Lincoln University, New Zealand. And this year we have 2 more joint research platforms. And this year we have established cooperation with National University of Singapore and Technical University of Munich in Germany. And to support our research, our faculty serve as editor-in-chief of national leading journals, Landscape Architecture and Chinese Landscape Architecture magazine. We also have our new English journal, Landscape Architecture and Sustainability. Finally, I want to highlight some events that we hold on a regular basis. The first one is the International Landscape Architecture Symposium, which invites top scholars and professionals from different countries in address cutting-edge issues in the world, and welcome you to join next year's conference. And we also invite some scholars, top scholars around the world. And we also hold the BFU International Garden Making Festival every year, as the students have to make a garden by themselves in hand in 3 days by bamboos and plants. It is the first and only continuous garden festival in China, and that has been held for 7 times by far and supported by many organizations. Besides, we host various international conferences, including IFLA and STELLA annual conference, and we host around 20 international lectures with guest speakers from around the world. Last year, we have organized programs funded by German Science Center and the Danish Cultural Center. The first one supported 15 students, including international students, on study visit to Germany for 2 weeks. And the second one organized a city study exhibition at the Danish Art Center in Beijing. Our faculty members are also active in practice. And in 2018, an extension committee from outside China conducted an on-site review of our landscape architecture program and gave us a high praise. To sum up, in the past 10 years, we have been always top ranking in various national evaluations. Many of our alumni have become leaders in our other universities across the country. Okay, this is a brief introduction of our school, and welcome to Beijing Forestry University. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Glad to have this opportunity to introduce my school, School of Economics and Management, Beijing Forestry University. Our school can date back to 1902, when the Department of Agriculture and Forestry was established in the Imperial University of Peking. After decades of evolution, our School of Economics and Management was officially established in 1987. Today, it has been the largest school in Beijing Forestry University with 3,300 students, 100 of which are international students. Now, our school has 9 departments, 11 undergraduate majors, covering the fields of agricultural and forestry economics management to digital economy, building a solid ground for our graduate education. To support high-quality education and research,
our school has built several laboratory platforms, including National Virtual Simulation Experimental Teaching Center, Beijing Higher Education Experimental Teaching Demonstration Center, and Beijing Higher Education Demonstration Base for campus innovation and practice. These platforms provide students with immersive experience in ecological, economic modeling, policy analysis, and sustainable management. Let me focus on the international student education here. Our school has established a cross-discipline, multi-level, and multi-type international student talent training system, both degree and non-degree. We have undergraduates, master's, doctoral, exchange, and visiting student programs. The master's and doctoral programs are taught in English. We have the largest number of international students in Beijing Forestry University and have been awarded the Global Forestry Education Best Practice Competition Award by the International Union of Forestry Research Organizations. Let me take a brief introduction to our doctoral program in agricultural and forestry economics management. It's a 4-year full-time program. You have to get total credits more than 30, 21 core study and 9 compulsory activities. The core courses are microeconomics, macroeconomics, forestry economics, and agriculture economics. We also have excellent skills in SPSS, data. Besides the discipline courses and the special courses in our major, you also have the options to take some public optional courses. We listed it here. The students pursuing PhD degree at our school, it's a research-intensive program, so they have to work closely with their tutors, which are experts, leading experts in our country. Okay, this is a brief introduction to our master's degree in forestry economics and management. It's a 2 years full-time program with total credits 26, post-study 21, and compulsory activities 5 credits. The core courses are microeconomics, macroeconomics, forestry economics, as well as the experience in using the softwares of SPSS data. This is a practice-based and theory-driven program, so you have the chance to do your research in our practice base in Sanning, Fujian province. We provide generous scholarship to the international students, as well as the access to the research resources, such as you can join the research centers and institutions. Meanwhile, you can participate in the International Forum on Forestry Policy and Economics. We also have the first English language journal in the field of forestry economics in China, with the name of the journal is Forestry Economic Review. We provide several featured research areas which are forest related. Meanwhile, we also provide featured research areas which are economic management field. Now our school is working hard on extensive international exchange. We have established a long-term communication and cooperation relationships with more than 30 foreign universities. We regularly hold international forums on economics and management. We have hired more than 10 foreign scholars to engage in teaching and research work in the college through the introduction of talents plan.
Also, we participated in New Youth Global Competence Project of China Education Association for International Exchange under the Ministry of Education. Well, in conclusion, our school is a vivid school with rich history and strong academic strength. We welcome the talents all over the world to join us. For more details, please visit our official website. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the presentation. After this, we will proceed to the closing group photo session with all participants. This session will begin with first a group photo of the Nahdlatul Ulama University with Beijing Forest University. Please come forward. Kepada Bapak Ibu dari Nahdlatul Ulama University, harap maju ke depan untuk melakukan sesi foto bersama.
Mahasiswa belakang, mahasiswa belakang. Mahasiswa itu belakang. Cepat. Belakang.
masih ada saya baju ini. Cari-cari itu nggak salah.
Dalam waktu dekat pulau kita berkeliling untuk menindaklanjuti kerjasama ini, kami dalam waktu dekat semester ganjil nanti akan mendaftarkan mahasiswa kami dan dosen kami untuk lanjut kuliah S2 dan Beijing di Forestry